We met again after years, but she was now a queen. The royal banners of Lysar fluttered in the wind, their golden embroidery catching the twin suns above the city. A line of soldiers stood at attention as I entered the palace gates, dusty from travel, wearing nothing but my worn leathers and the old insignia of the Terran Peace Corps. I felt out of place amid the polished marble and jeweled guards, but I had come here for a reason. The summons had come without explanation, a sealed message with a single line. Come to the capital. She remembers you. At first, I thought it was a mistake. I hadn't been to Lysar in nearly 10 years, not since the war. Not since she and I were just two ragged youths hiding from orbital strikes and scavenging bread in the ruins of the old world. But when I reached the inner court, I saw her. She was standing at the far end of the hall, flanked by armored sentinels and courtiers draped in silver and emerald. Her presence struck like a shock wave. She was taller now, regal in posture, her face adorned with ceremonial paint that accentuated her alien beauty, violet skin like moonlit dusk, long white hair braided with royal sigils. She wore the crown of Lysar, like it had always belonged to her. But I knew her. Her name was Alira, and once, long ago, we had almost died together. I dropped to one knee before her, the way protocol demanded. There was silence. Then I heard her voice, low, commanding, but not unkind. Rise. I did. Her eyes met mine. And for a heartbeat, I saw the girl she had been, the one who used to steal military ration bars and laugh like it was rebellion itself, the one who had patched my wounds in a crumbling tower and whispered, "If we survive this, let's disappear together." I remembered everything. Apparently, so did she. "You've changed," she said. "You haven't," I replied, offering a small smile. Her lips curved faintly. "You lie. I've become a stranger even to myself." She dismissed the others with a gesture. The room cleared in silent obedience. When we were finally alone, she stepped down from the dais. "I didn't think you'd come," she said softly. "You called. I answered. I wasn't sure the message would reach you. I wasn't even sure you were still alive." "I wasn't, not really," I said, "until your message gave me a reason to be." Her gaze dropped. "I read the list of survivors again and again after the war ended. Your name was never there." "I stopped being a name," I said, "started being a shadow. A man who fixes broken villages, helps where he can." "You've always done that," she whispered. "You were the one who taught me that helping meant surviving." I took a cautious step forward. "But you," I said, scanning the marble throne behind her, "you didn't just survive. You became a queen." Her smile faded. "It wasn't by choice." She turned, walking toward the window overlooking the Luceran Valley. "When the old monarchy fell, I was just another orphan. But the people remembered me, remembered my mother. They wanted someone they could trust. Someone who bled during the war, not just ordered others to." "And you said yes?" I asked. "I said yes," she said, "because I thought I could make things better." "Have you?" "Some days," she said. "Other days, I wonder if I've only traded one kind of prison for another." She turned back to me then. "I brought you here," she said, "because I needed to know." "Know what?" "If what we had was real," she said, her voice barely above a breath. I stepped closer, slowly. "I never forgot," I said. "Not the tower. Not the nights we sang to drown out the screams. Not the way you looked at me the day we escaped. I loved you," she said. "And then I lost you." "You didn't lose me," I said. "The war took us both. And now," she walked until we were only inches apart. "I can't give you what we had," she said. "I can't run away with you. I can't even walk through the city without someone measuring every step I take." "I didn't come to take you away," I said. I just wanted to see you again, to know you were still the girl who painted stars on broken walls. She smiled again, truer this time. I still paint, she said, but now they hang it in museums and pretend it's art, not memory. We stood in silence. Then she reached up and unfastened a small pendant from around her neck. Inside was a worn, bent photo, us from before, covered in dirt, laughing in the middle of a broken courtyard. She placed it in my hand. Take it, she said. So you remember that even queens were once just girls with dreams. And boys with bruised knuckles, I added. Her hand lingered on mine. Will I ever see you again? She asked. Not as long as you're queen, I said. And if I wasn't, I'd never leave. She looked away, a single tear tracing down her cheek. Then let's meet again. In another life. In another war. Somewhere with fewer crowns. I turned to leave, but before I reached the door, her voice stopped me. You were my first home, she said, and you were my reason to survive, I replied, not looking back. As I walked out of the palace, past the banners and the watching guards, I felt the weight of something bittersweet and eternal. We had met again, but she was now a queen, and I was only a man who once held her hand beneath a broken sky.